Okay, hello, can you guys hear me? Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like 4 minutes into the video. Can you hear me now? Let me take a look here. All I hear is music. Okay, 1 second. Let me go back and change my audio source really quick. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me okay? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me see. Can you hear me? Let's see what's going on. Okay, great. Yes, awesome. Sorry, guys. So I don't know what happened. My mic got disconnected, and then when I reconnected it, it defaulted to the mute on Restream. I'm using Restream app just so you guys know. So yeah, I was about like almost 5 minutes in with no audio. Dang, no one's gonna watch this video now. It's all good. It's all good. But anyways, hopefully you guys are doing good, and I'll go ahead and throw the chat overlay in just because you guys are being pretty awesome tonight. So we got Alter Tech in the house. What's going on, Alter Tech? Shout out to you, buddy. I know you got the Pixel 8 Pro recently. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you guys think. I'm considering getting the 8A actually, but I'm I'm in between the Samsung A55 and the Pixel 8A. So we'll see. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing good. Happy Sunday. We are in June already. I was trying to say at the beginning of the stream that we are in June, and I wanted to congratulate all of the people graduating from high school, college, etc. like that. Everyone that's doing their thing, congratulations, right? So I don't know if you mean the 2024 Moto G, but the video, this video is supposed to be about the 2024 Moto G Stylus 5G. But anyways, yeah, so basically let's see, we got Red X in the house. He said he just got the Razr 2023 for $100. Did you get it on Boost Mobile or did you get it on Metro by T-Mobile? I'm sure there's a lot of good deals right now. You could probably even get the phone off somebody that just is selling the device for maybe under a couple $100. I mean, I sold my Motorola Razr recently. I think I sold it for a couple hundred also. I pretty much got my money back on it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, guys, anyways, hopefully you guys are all doing good. And yeah, no, it's all good, Manon. No worries. Okay, let's see. Red X said he got it from Cricket. So we got Detroit in the house. What's going on, Detroit? Thanks again for joining in. And again, guys, I apologize. I haven't been live streaming. I haven't really been doing a lot on this channel, mostly because, again, the funding really hasn't been there to purchase new devices currently. So, but I am getting a new device this week, guys. So, keep an eye out on the channel for the unboxing. And I hope you guys smash the like button for me, please. Please, please, please smash the like button is all I'm gonna ask for. Even if you don't like the video, smash the like button. Well, let's get this going, guys. So we're going to check out the Metro by T-Mobile website. So let me go ahead and take this off just so we can kind of see this a little bit better. Let's see if I can put myself on the bottom here. There you go. Okay, anyways, guys. So Metro by T-Mobile.com. Obviously, most of you guys are aware of the new Metro Flex plans. We'll kind of get into that once we talk about the phone here. But the phone I'm doing this video about is the Motorola Stylus 5G 2024. So currently on promotion, and we can go over other promotions, but this is the one this is the phone I'm getting, and this is the phone I'm interested in, is the Motorola G Stylus 5G 2024. So phone comes with 128 gigs of internal memory. Currently, if you guys are porting your number, bring in your number, this phone is free. It says with a Metro Flex Plus plan. So basically, you have to pay for the $75 plan to get this free. If you want a new number, right? You do have to pay. You do still get a discount, right? So you do get a $259 discount. Apparently, it goes down to, $230 discount. It goes down to $29.99. But again, you do have to go with a Metro Flex Plus plan. So here's the thing about that. So let's see, is it sold out? Bring your number. Ooh, it might be sold out already. So actually, I took advantage of this before it sold out. But to get this phone for $29.99, guys, and hopefully maybe if you guys decide to get it, you guys might see the deal. Hey, what's going on, Gene? How's it going? If you see this phone a little bit later on, check every couple of days, right? Because this phone can pop up online. Right now, it's not popping up for me. It was when I ordered it a couple of days ago. But in any case, guys, this phone, if it's like, okay, this device is currently unavailable online, so that kind of sucks. So that kind of kills this video. But this is the promotion that I got, guys, and I'm hoping this promotion is still up for people that decide to use this promotion a little bit later. While we got 10 people in the house watching, guys, please smash that like button for me. Again, the YouTube algorithm has not been friendly to me over the last couple of weeks, but that's my fault for not posting content on the regular. So that's my fault, but it is what it is. So yeah, this year's Stylus looks very good, and I'll probably get on another website that shows a little bit more pictures, because the Metro page really doesn't do it justice. But this is the phone I'm going to be getting. It's the caramel latte version of the Motorola Stylus 5G for 2024 this year. Again, if you're doing the new number promo, it's $29.99. Not to say that this isn't a promo in store. Check it out if you guys have a store near you and you want to take advantage of it. Let's check it out, right? But again, this phone comes with pretty much almost the same specs as last year, although this one actually finally does come with an OLED panel. So this is something that I kind of complained about from last year's phone, guys. Just looking at the specs here, that they finally did away with the IPS LCD screen, and they finally put in an OLED panel. Motorola does POLED. I don't exactly know what the difference is on that. But anyways, guys, 50 megapixel ultra pixel camera with OIS, which is always great to hear, right? 13 megapixel ultra wide angle and a macro lens. So I can't wait to test this camera out, system out, just because. Just so you guys know, I do still have the Motorola ThinkPhone, and I still love that device. It's a great phone, and I'm hoping that this phone is good. Also, I'm only gonna have the service for 1 month. Just because I'm not down to pay $75 a month. Unless they let me downgrade my plan to like the $40 plan, I might try to keep the service for 1 or 2 months, but that's it. I really don't. I mean, for the most part, Metro service in my area is decent. It's under the T-Mobile umbrella, and in my area, that service is good. But anyways, guys, let's go back here. So again, this has a 5,000 milliamp battery. It has 30-watt turbo power charging and 15-watt wireless charging. So that's something that we did not see from the last two Motorola Stylus devices, is that this device did not have any wireless charging. But I have noticed that we're starting to see more wireless charging in more inexpensive devices. So devices that are like in the $300 range now, which this device would most likely cost around that price, whether it be locked or unlocked. That's most likely what you're going to see this device going for, is around between $300 and $350. So that's good. Also out of the gate, you're getting this phone with 256 gigabytes of internal storage plus RAM boost. So again, it's not telling me how much the RAM is here at the gate, but we'll scroll a little more down. So what's cool about these Motorola devices is that they have a high refresh rate, 120 hertz high refresh rate, and most of the settings on these allow you to have automatic settings, right? So it'll tone it down to 60 or even less, if you guys are not needing the high refresh rate. Dolby Atmos, which is great. Obviously, the phones sound pretty good. Again, 5,000 milliamp battery. This is probably one of the first 5,000 milliamp battery phones that I'm going to get my hands on that has wireless charging. So I'm excited about that, even though I don't really, I mean, I do charge my phone wirelessly. I don't really take it full advantage. I'm still a wire connection guy. So I usually tend to connect my phones to a fast charger that I have here. I actually have a couple of fast chargers, but when I get lazy, I just throw my phone on the wireless charger overnight and I'll just let it sit. NFC support. So this phone does have NFC. So what I'm seeing here is this phone does have 8 gigs of RAM, which is amazing. That's what I like to see on mid-range devices. I don't think mid-range devices need 12 gigs. I think that's a little overkill. But as long as it's running a good version of Android, it is running a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chip. So it's basically, I want to say it's the same chip from last year. I need to go back and double check that actually, because I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure last year's device had the same Snapdragon chipset, which it's not horrible, right? I think they maybe could have upped it to a Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 instead, right? But again, with the 8 gigs of RAM, you might not really notice much of a difference. obviously T-Mobile band, so all the T-Mobile bands N1, N2, N3, all the way to N30 or all the way to N77, N78, excuse me. And then you still have LTE1 all the way up to 71. So that's not bad, guys. Let's see. We still got people in the chat. Red X says he wants the red version. So yeah, guys, if you can get your hands on this phone for $29.99 on that. So the crappy part is, again, to get this discounted for $29, you do have to pick the $75 plan, which with that, the total comes out to a little over $100. If you choose to pick the $60 plan, because I know there's a $60 or $65 plan, etc., like that, you do still get the phone discounted, but not as much. So they kind of knock off like, $150 instead of $230, and you're still having to pay like a good amount. And if you even go down to like the $50 plan, same thing. They still discount the phone, but you're having to pay a little bit more on the device itself, which, I think this is going to be the one thing I complain about. And shout out to Tito, because I know he's been kind of posting and talking about this on his Twix account and his stuff. But the fact that Motorola, or not Motorola, but Metro by T-Mobile, basically, they're basically raising the prices on all of these plans. We're not really seeing a discount now when it comes to the actual phone service. Right now, there still is a $25 plan. I'm gonna actually kind of see if I can find that here. Let's see, shop all deals. So right now you can get the Revel 7 for free. You can get the Samsung A15 for free, the A35 for free, right? I might try to get my hands on the A35 a little bit later, but for the A35, you actually have to port your number in order to get the deal on this. So that might be another video, guys. But what do you guys think? Do you think if I were to get another Samsung device? Hey, what's going on, Gene? How's it going, man? Thanks again for joining in on the channel. Smash the like button. And thanks again for joining in. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Can we do this, or can we do this? Hold on. Can we do this? Hold on. There we go. All right, that might be a little bit better. You guys can see me a little bit more, and really, I mean, the screen is just there for reference. But yeah, again, if there was a Samsung device that I would get besides the A55, I would probably get the A35 5G or whatever. Of course, this phone. Let's see, new number. Is it available? It is available online, so you can still get this phone for $169. That's not a bad deal. But again, a lot of these deals are with the cost, right? You're having no credit checks, no contracts, etc., like that. You can get the iPhone 12 for $99.99. I haven't really touched the Revel phone in a long time, not since like the original T-Mobile Revel 5G, I believe, which I got that on T-Mobile. It was a decent device, though. Honestly, that device would probably still hold up today. I think Tito actually had that phone also, so he could probably vouch for that as well. But for the most part, bring your number. These, you're going to get a pretty good amount of phones that allow you to port over your number, and you'll get like the phone for free, which I think is not bad. But at the same time, again, get a new number. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if we can scroll through that. So again, some of they are starting to charge a little more. I don't know why it's not letting me scroll through the website. I don't know what's going on there exactly. There's no like little arrow button or indicator allowing me to do that, but that's all right. We'll see what's up, guys. But again, guys, I really appreciate y'all chiming in and tuning into the stream tonight. I probably won't be on too long since it is kind of late already. It's 10:30 my time. If you're on the East Coast, obviously it's already going to be it's already past 11. It's a little past 10 o'clock my time. So, and again, if you watch the replay on this, guys, I do apologize. The first 5 minutes I had no audio. I didn't realize that my microphone was off until someone was telling me. So I was actually just talking and not saying anything for a really long time. So get one line with all the data you need for $25 a month. Pay $30 for. So I don't get why you have to pay $30 for the first month. Most of these plans you're actually paying. You're paying an extra $5 more, but your plan perks, unlimited 5G, scam shield, broadband facts. Yeah. So I forget that they actually add like these little nutritional facts things or whatever. Bring your phone and numbers. So $25 a month, you can bring your phone and number. But I don't know if you can just get like a SIM card now. Hold on, let's go back to cell phones really quick. SIM card. Here we go. So if you order, okay, I don't have to log in as a guest to see what's going on here. So I think you can still order the SIM card, but you know, again, they're flex plans. I'm not a really fan of flex plans, to be honest. I think Metro by T-Mobile. Here, let's click the Metro Flex plans and free 5G phones when you join. Same great deal. That's a lie because I joined and I still had to pay for a 5G phone, and that's with a new number. So that's a lie. Now of course there probably is a few, but you know, again, the Metro Flex plans start at $50 a month. You know, again, you do get little perks like you get they do add hotspot to that, which a lot of people don't really need. If you're paying the $70 plan, you're getting Amazon Prime, which I think is probably not that bad of a deal if you use Prime right consistently, because Prime by itself I think is like $12 a month or something like that for like the basic membership. You get Google One, and you're getting 25 gig hotspot. Metro by T-Mobile Flex plan, the $60 plan, you get, you know, a bunch of stuff. But these are the phones that are offered, you know, with the different price point plans. You know, you can get the 50 XL for free, the TCL 50 XL. That's a phone I might want to look at. I know CV Tech made a video on that. So I guess it's a good thing that you click this because it tells you all the shop all Metro Flex start deals. Okay, you get the Motorola G 2024, which I hear is a big improvement from the prior year. But you know, again, if you're on the $70 plan, it says includes Prime. Metro Flex deals when you bring your number and verify your identity. So like, I don't see why you have to verify your identity. I guess you have to maybe, you know, show an ID or something like that. Yeah, broadband. I mean, that there's nothing wrong with that though. The FCC's broadband facts, you know, I'm just thinking to myself like, is it necessary? But it's just like I get what it is. Would you get the Edge Plus 2023 if it was heavily discounted? I would, but the thing about that is, I have the Motorola Think phone, so that's basically the same phone. I mean, it does have a, I think it's like what, a Snapdragon Gen 2, Gen 8 Gen 2 chip. So I don't know if I would want to upgrade just because I'm completely fine with my Motorola Think phone. You might get that phone next, but you know, I'm super happy with my Motorola Think phone. I think this phone is freaking amazing for what it is. It does literally everything I need it to do. All right, YouTube Shorts. I just hit 10,000 views on a YouTube Short, and that's because I didn't even realize that video got. Let's take a look here. Sorry, I'm actually like looking at my my channel now, and I want to see what the video sounds like. Let's see really quick.
Views on the YouTube
Whoa,
Short.
okay, I'm gonna have to. So everything looks good so far. Thanks again, guys, for smashing the like button. So we have 3 people only watching on YouTube actually, but I guess the rest of everybody else is watching on Twitter. So if you guys are on Twitter or you're on the X app, you know, don't hesitate to comment. I would like to see a comment here on Twitter, you know, just because it looks like Ultratech actually was on X app first, but then he switched over to YouTube. So shout out to Ultratech, aka Rishi. I hope you're doing good, man. I mean, I know I'm seeing you're starting to put out some more content, so I can appreciate that. I know you kind of, you know, were MIA for like a really long time. So shout out to you, and I hope everything's going good with you, buddy. Red X is asking, is my Motorola Think phone my main phone? No, it is not. So let's just get back. Let's just put this back on me since we're just kind of chit chatting now. Is the Think phone still out there? The Think phone is still out and available. Let's see. Let's get on Amazon really quick, and I'll post up the link if you guys are interested. It actually goes on sale every now and then. But it's actually a really good device if you guys are looking for like just an all-around device. Right now it's $391. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and post the link on here. Let's share it really quick with you guys. I'm gonna post this, and if you guys want to try it out, you guys can short link, copy link. Oh, they used to be smaller. What's that? Is this the short link? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm like trying to figure this out. There we go. Let me copy this into the chat here, and then we'll bring this back up for you guys really quick. But yeah, the Motorola Think phone is still available right now. It's currently $391. I will go ahead and and post the affiliate link in the chat here. If you guys use that affiliate link, I do get a small kickback from that. I think the last time I sold a few of these from the link, guys, and I got paid like 15 or 16 bucks. So again, you guys do know this does help out the channel, so I do really appreciate that. Andy Logan in the house. What's going on, Andy? Andy, I know you're coming in a little bit late. I've already been on for almost 30 minutes already, but we have we were talking about the Motorola G Stylus 2024. Right now, currently, you can get the device for under under, I want to say under 125. So on Metro by T-Mobile website, the phone is $29.99 with a new number, but you have to pick the $75 Metro Flex plan, which they charge you the extra $5 for the first month. So you have to pay $80 the first month plus the $29.99. So just a heads up on that. But some of you guys were still asking about the Motorola ThinkPhone. I still have this device, guys. I did a video on a 2D case on it. It's right here, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. Go check out the video on the 2D case if you guys would like to check that out. But they sent me a nice little pink case, so I've just been rocking the pink ever since. Here, let me take off the chat. Let me take off the chat overlay really quick just so we can see this a little bit better, guys. But anyways, yeah, this phone only comes in one color, guys. It's a 2023. It's from last year, but honestly, this device, it's a flagship. It's a flagship Motorola phone, guys. Like, I mean, it does what it needs to do. The only faults about this phone that I can say is that it does not have expandable memory. So it only has 256 gigs of internal memory out of the gate, and that's it. But look at that. It has a beautiful carbon fiber back. It has a very nice camera setup. It does have that little red button on top. Is kind of like a shortcut button. So you can actually program it to, do stuff you want, like open the camera app or open up a specific app that you like, or just like a specific function that you want to do on the phone. So this is a really nice phone, guys. Again, I'm not a fan of the ThinkPhone thing on the bottom that says ThinkPhone. I really wish they would center it or put it somewhere else, I guess. But overall, the build quality of this device is a really good phone. It's got a beautiful screen. It's got a beautiful POLED screen. Camera system is, I mean, it's not the best, but I wouldn't say it's the worst either. I would say, if I were to grade the camera system on a 1 to 10, I would maybe give it a 7 or 7.5. And only because this phone can shoot in 8K. So you can actually shoot 8K video on this. It says it's got a Snapdragon chipset. It's got 3 gigahertz CPU speed. It's just got a little bit of everything. And the cool part about this phone, guys, is you can actually connect it to a computer monitor and use this as a Chromebook. So if you have a USB Type-C cable to an HDMI cable, you can actually connect this to an actual monitor and use this basically as a computer, basically. Let's see. RedX says, I only got the Razr because it was $100 for a new line add-on, but now that I have 2 lines, I might go with the Edge Plus as my main and the Motorola Stylus 2024 as my second. I mean, I'm getting the Motorola 2024 within a couple of days, guys. So just keep an eye out on that unboxing. I'm super excited because I haven't unboxed anything for you guys in a long time. Let's see. Gene says the ThinkPhone is affiliated with Lenovo, like their Think PCs. Correct. Yeah. So basically that was the point. I think they made this phone to kind of have businesses and enterprises, get them to use this device as their device. Like if you have a business or whatever, or any type of company, because you could do a lot of work from this device. You can open up, Microsoft Word and a lot of cloud-based applications, like Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets, etc., like that. And you can work from home, right? Or you could basically work from anywhere, just carrying that thing around. And it's a beautiful device, guys. I have connected it to a computer monitor, and it does do what it says it can do, which is pretty crazy. And again, I've been pretty satisfied overall. So again, I'll share the link one more time for you guys in the chat here, just so you guys can check that out if you guys want to check that out. If not, no worries. So I know RedX says that he wants the Motorola. I think it's the Motorola Plus. Let's see. Is this the Motorola? I think this is the Motorola Edge Plus from last year. So the Motorola Edge Plus 2023 is right now unlocked, is still $599. You might be able to get a better deal through Boost Mobile or maybe another carrier site, because I know they were, I think, asking $300 through this on Boost Mobile. But for $599, this is their flagship device. Unless you're getting their foldable device, which is their secondary. This would be it. This is the Motorola Edge Plus. You know, again, the only pretty similar looking. The only thing is, I believe this one comes with 512 gigs of internal memory. It says it does have only 8 gigs of usable RAM on this. A little bit of a faster CPU at this one, I believe. Like I said, has the Snapdragon Gen 8 2 chip instead of the Gen 8 1, but mine had my Think phone has the Gen 8 1 Plus, so I don't know if there's like, it's like I call it the 8 1.5 basically. So but I mean, pretty much similarly spec phone. You know, this one does have an edge because of it's an edge phone, so you are going to have like a curved screen and display, but for the price, you know, you really can't go wrong. And if you guys don't want like all of the specs, you can go for the regular Motorola Edge. Now keep in mind the regular Motorola Edge does come with decent specs, but it does come with a I believe the chipset is it's a MediaTek. So a MediaTek Dimensity, there's nothing wrong with MediaTek. I do have a new mobile device that has a MediaTek processor. I believe it's the same one. It's the MediaTek 7030, and it's pretty snappy. It's a snappy processor, so you know you really can't go too wrong with it. You know, if you're just gonna just use it for everyday stuff. And then they have like, look, they have the older devices set up here, like the, let's see, what is this? This is the Motorola Edge 2022. So it's even crazy that they still have that for sale, but you can still get the Motorola Edge 2022. And then you can get the Edge Plus 2022 for $379. Now, I don't think anyone's buying phones from 2022 anymore. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying a phone from 2022, but if you're going to spend like $300-$400 on a device, you might as well get something that's a little bit newer, right? RedX says the Motorola Think phone does look like a slick business phone. I mean, that's because it is. I think that's what it was made to be. There is, as far as I know, there's no Think phone 2024. I need to kind of look that up and do my research to see if there's going to be a 2024 version of this device. But the 2023 Think phone came out last year early on. I think it was like February last year. But yeah, let's see. Yes, Motorola is owned by Lenovo, from what Gene is saying. So that is correct, by the way, guys. So let's see. Can we do this? Can we get me on? There we go. Can we get me more on the screen? Hold on. Let's put me on the left side, guys. And guys, I just got a haircut, so you know, trying to look a little snappy over here. I hope you guys are doing all good, by the way. If you guys have any questions, throw them down in the chat. You know, if you guys want to throw down a super chat, I would really appreciate that also. So chats are open right now. We can chat for a little bit, guys. I've been going on for about 30 minutes now. I will probably cut the stream off in about 15-20 minutes. So if you guys want to ask me questions about what's going on with the channel, or you know what current devices I have, just to keep you guys updated. Also, I did sell 3 of my devices that I had. So I sold the Motorola Stylus 2023 from last year. I sold my Motorola Razr, and I sold the Samsung Galaxy A15. I was just not feeling it with those devices anymore, and they were just kind of sitting and I would say devaluing. So I ended up selling all 3 devices to like a guy that has like a phone store or something like that down here. So I just ended up selling him the devices, and you know, we met up like at a gas station. Real shady stuff. Let's see. So many sick Motorola phones to choose from. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people sleep on Motorola, right? But they're, you know, I feel like they have a good lineup of phones. I think the only thing that they really need to really focus on is their camera system, because their cameras really, the camera app and the camera system in general, just I've noticed all their phones is not consistent, right? So, you know, like for instance, like my Motorola Think phone, for instance, even though it's a much more expensive and higher value device, I feel like the Motorola Think phone camera system did a worse job of recording video than the Motorola Stylus 2023 from last year. So there's that. Let's see, we got DB2K in the house. What's going on? He's like, I just got a Veloster Premium and I am enjoying. I know you sold yours, but did you encounter problems that made you sell it? So okay, thanks for the question, man. I really appreciate that. So as far as the vehicle, no, I didn't have any issues with the vehicle as far as problems go. I think I put like maybe 30,000 miles on it, a little more than 30,000 miles on it. So, and you know, Hyundai, when I bought the car, I think they give you like 10-year warranty with the powertrain. So, or I think it's 10-year or 100,000 miles first, which, you know, I'm just like whatever about it. The only thing mechanical that I had fell on it was the AC. I think after like the first year of having it, I had issues with the AC. and I had to take the car into the shop. And then also I had issues with the paints on the little, like the I would say the spoiler, whatever the spoiler is on the back. So I actually had to take that in and get it repainted. And it was in the shop for like a couple weeks. And this was like during COVID, so that was like kind of a pain to get done and whatnot. But other than that, though, I mean, engine drivability wise, it was fine. What happened for me was I switched job titles, which caused me to take a little bit of a pay cut. And I went from a full-time position to a part-time position at my job. So for me, I wasn't getting paid as much. So I was paying I was paying a little over $400 a month, I think, for the car. I was paying like $390 something a month, close to $400 a month. And the payment was just a little too much for me at the time. So I just decided to take the car and I took it to CarMax. CarMax quoted me an offer at $17,500, which I thought was a good deal. Which I still had owed money on the car. I think I had owed I think about $12,000. I think it was like a little less than $12,000 maybe. I think I was maybe like 11 or 12,000. But when you take your car to CarMax, if they quote you 17,000 and you still owe 12,000, they're going to cut you a check for the difference and they're going to pay the rest of the car off. So they pay the car off and then they cut you the check for the difference. So I basically got they gave me about close to a $5,000 check from what I remember. And I just turned the car in. I just had to sign a few papers and the car, basically was there. And it doesn't really impact your credit or anything. It's just that they take over the car. They you give them, lienship and they pay you off for the car basically. So but now you guys know, if you guys follow my other channel, I'm sporting a Nissan Versa SR. So definitely not faster than the Veloster Premium, because when I bought the Veloster, I kind of regret not getting the turbo version of it, because the turbo version is about 50 horsepower more, because obviously it has a turbo. But the premium was nice. If you put the premium in sport mode, it does open the throttle up and it does hold the revs longer, so it does make the car feel a little bit faster. But yeah, if you have any questions, I never really had any issues with the car itself. Mechanically, I did have an issue with the gauges every now and then. I think I think it was the fuel gauge. The fuel gauge every now and then would just stay stuck. And I'm talking about like the analog gauge. I'm not talking about like the digital gauge, but the analog gauge would actually like get stuck, or it would say it was on empty all the time when I had just like put a full tank of gas, and it would work when it would want to basically. But I never took it into the shop and I never like told them, hey, like the gauge is messed up or anything like that, because I was just like, it doesn't bother me because the fuel system was associated with the digital gauge anyway. So, but anyways, guys, let's see. We have a few more questions here. I think, okay, hold on. Red X is saying, I think the only Motorola camera that's really good is on the Motorola Edge Plus. I'm not 100% sure. I think the Motorola Edge Plus and the ThinkPhone have the same camera system, but you can quote me on that and maybe ask me later on that. Or we can maybe look into that a little bit later. Let's see. Gene says, doesn't Motorola still make their phones in the USA? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they do. You might have to ask somebody else on that, actually, but I do not think that they do make their phones here in the U.S. anymore. I mean, it's a Chinese-based company, right? So basically, or is it? I don't know. Is Lenovo Chinese? I don't even know, guys. I'm like spacing out here all of a sudden. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. But anyways, wow, we got 13 people watching in the house, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining in. Let's see. Let's take a look here. I'm watching on my device, but it says that we only have, I'm trying to see how many viewers are actually watching on YouTube, just because. Let's see. My phone is wonky, by the way. My phone is wonky. There we go. I want to switch back, guys. Here. Okay, we got 7 people watching on YouTube, so that means that we have about another 6 or 7 people watching on the X app. So again, I really appreciate you guys watching over here. Red X says he wants all of the Motorola phones. LOL. Yeah, I mean, they're honestly, I feel like Motorola devices are like the best styled devices. Although I can tell obviously that the camera cutout is basically mimicking like the iPhone, like, you know, the iPhone 12 system or whatever with the 2 notches there, but they don't look bad. This is a triple camera setup. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is 3 cameras there plus the flash. But I don't know, guys, any other questions? Let's see. We're still open to, you know, it's open mic night. We still have questions. Just while we're here, I want to give shout outs, right? Give shout outs to my buddies out there that, you know, I do content with, right? Shout outs to Tito and Mill Hustles. I don't know if Tito is silently watching. He likes to lurk and watch videos sometimes without commenting. So I know he might be watching. So Tito, shout out to you. I was able to see him do a live stream with his sister the other day. And he's been just kind of, you know, doing a lot more streams. So shout out to him. Shout out to Latrell, man. Latrell, if you watch the replay on this, I hope you're doing better, man. I know he's battling some health issues as well. So hopefully everything gets situated and that you get fixed. Shout out to CV Tech. You know, I know CV Tech is really, you know, trying to really push it with his YouTube channel. So I want to give him, you know, a shout out and check out his channel. If you guys are not subscribed to CV Tech's channel, guys, check his channel out. You know, smash the like button on his videos, give him a like, and you know, check out his channel in general. You know, he puts out a lot of good content. Very underrated YouTuber, and you know, he does. What I like about his channel is he makes a lot of follow-up videos. Like he does phone reviews long term, right? So he'll buy a phone, he'll hold the phone for like, you know, a year or two, and then he actually will do that. So yeah, I believe they have the same camera system because I think the Edge Plus also shoots in 8K. So I know you want to get the 8 Plus, man, but I say just save yourself the $200 if you're buying this phone unlocked and get the Motorola Think phone. You will not be you will not be you know, you will not regret it. Basically, I think you will enjoy that. So again, shout out to Red X for, you know, commenting here and just being a part of the B-Tech community, guys. So shout out to you guys. So I'm excited about getting that new device, by the way. It's going to be fun. What I want to do also, guys, is I want to see if I can get a SIM card from possibly either Boost Mobile or Metro by T-Mobile. I want to see if I can still get a SIM card from Metro by T-Mobile and you know, just try to get their cheapest plan, the $20 or $25 plan, whatever they still offer, and do a SIM card setup tour for Metro by T-Mobile, because that's one that I haven't done yet. But you know, if that doesn't work out, I might go and try something like Mint Mobile again or another prepaid. I've done X already. I've done Visible Mobile. But now I want to do like a kind of like a tutorial video on even Helium Mobile. I'm still running Helium Mobile on this device, by the way, guys. So if you're interested in Helium Mobile, also check out my other videos about that. I actually do want to pop out one or two videos about Helium Mobile, just talking about the reward program and how to claim rewards and how to get rewards on it as well. So so hopefully we you know, I'll post that up on my channel. I know Tito and there's other YouTubers that have already made videos like that, but for my channel and my community, people that just watch my videos strictly, you know, shout out to you guys. I really appreciate that. But I definitely do want to put that out there for people that you know, just follow my videos and like watching the tutorial videos on my channel. So it says we got 14 people in the house. I'm gonna check the X app now, guys. Let's check this out really quick. You know, hold on, let's see. Twitter.com. How do you spell Twitter? Tweezer. Twitter. Okay, am I on the right page here? Twitter.com. Twitter.com/home. So I want to see what my live stream looks like live. It looks like I have a message on X, by the way. Let's see. Okay, Gene shared something. All right, shout out to Gene. Let's go out here. Let's see. It says we are live. It says that. Okay, that's pinned. It says we have about 6 people that have viewed the video. Let's expand this really quick. I want to see. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Can I click this? There you go. Let's see if I can just post something. Sup. I'm going to post sup. Let's see if that pops out on the chat. I want to see if that pops out on the chat. Because I'm like, when you live stream on X also, there is like a live chat feed, I believe. Let me double check here. Hold on. Let me click it again. Okay, here we go. There you go. Let's see. So yeah, there is like a little chat section for, there you go, B-Tech reviews. There's a little chat section on the Twitter app, so you guys can chat. But apparently there's people watching on Twitter. It says there's about 6 people watching on Twitter and about 8 people watching on YouTube. So shout out to all of you guys that are watching on Twix. If you guys are watching on Twitter or X, please comment. I would like to see who's watching on there. Even if you're just a random person that has never seen my YouTube channel, just say something. Maybe you're a bot. I don't know. We'll see. But that would be interesting. But anyways, guys, anyone else out there that has a question concerning maybe the Motorola Stylus 2024 that's coming out again, I'm excited about that. The only thing that I'm kind of not excited about is that it's still sporting a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor, right? I would like to see maybe like, okay, let's put a Gen 2 or a Gen 3 processor in there. A Snapdragon 6 Gen 2 or 3, something higher, a Gen 1 Plus, something to kind of give people more incentive to buy it. But I mean, I do see an up when it comes to the specs, right? You get a better screen this time around. You get wireless charging now. You get the 8 gigs of RAM. I believe last year's variant was only 6 gigs of RAM. Let me double check this. I don't know if they still have it on Metro by T-Mobile, the 2023 variant, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. But now with the 2024 model there on the website, yeah. So here we go. They do still have the 2023 version of the Motorola G Stylus, which is still a good phone, guys, by the way. And that phone is actually free with a new number right now currently. So if you guys don't care about getting the latest greatest as far as that goes, then you can always go with last year's device. The only thing is that, again, and I'm looking at it now, yes, it has 6 gigs of RAM last year, which was not a problem. I thought the phone was pretty snappy as is. Excuse me, I ate Taco Bell earlier, guys. I'm dying right now. But again, you're getting 2 gigs of RAM higher than last year's version. The only crappy part is you're getting the same chipset, so you're still getting the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor. So I'm gonna have to benchmark it and see where it is as far as benchmarks. I wish I would have kept the Motorola Stylus from last year a little bit longer. That way I could basically just benchmark both of them and see how they do against each other, even though obviously the new version is going to probably bench a little bit better. So there's that. But yeah, guys, I don't know, what do you guys have for me? Let me know. I mean, the chat went dead. What happened, guys? I'm still here. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. I have no clue who that is. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna get off the X app just because I feel like I'm killing my bandwidth over here. It says try new experience. Okay, I know Restream actually switched to a new interface. I haven't used it yet, but it is what it is. Am I frozen? Guys? Hold on, let's see. Come on, flip. Okay, hold on. I'm over here looking at my Motorola Think phone right now. See, RedX says he likes both. He says he might get both Think phone and the Motorola Edge Plus. I don't know about that, man. I feel like the phones are just going to be too similar, and really the only benefit to me about getting the Motorola Edge Plus is the fact that you're getting more internal memory, but that's basically it. But unless you're like a picture and video hog that is just constantly taking video and pictures, you probably won't need the 512 gigs of internal memory. Literally, I'm fine with the 256. I have not even probably wasted even half of my internal memory. I actually need to check. Let me double check. Let's go to storage. So it says I've only used 93 gigs out of the 256. So that's saying basically that I've only used 36% of the internal memory. And it says I have 163 gigabytes free on the Motorola Think phone. So don't even sleep on it. Obviously, most of my it's telling me that most of my most of the memory hogs are from the apps, actually. So let me go ahead and double check, see what's going on here. What's taking the most memory? Sheesh. It's telling me 40 gigs of app just on apps. And what? 40 gigs on apps? What the heck apps do I have that's taking 40 gigs? TikTok says, okay, YouTube Create. So YouTube Create. Let's see. Clear storage. How do I do this? Clear storage. It's because I edit videos on the YouTube Create app, guys. So a lot of these are going. A lot of that goes there. Like a lot of the the videos that I create are saved there. Let me see if I can just delete these. Hold on, let's see. Because let's see, delete. Let's just delete the projects and let's see what happens here. Because I have used my Motorola ThinkPhone to make several videos, although it hasn't been 100% satisfying for me yet. I'm hoping that I know that this phone already has Android 14, so it's not even so much about that. But let's see if that changed it. Okay, so since deleting that, it cut my app usage in half because I deleted those edited videos. So now YouTube Create jumped down to the bottom. That's pretty cool. So if you use YouTube Create, guys, or Power Director, just know that your edited videos do take up space. So just a heads up, because I do use YouTube Create and Power Director on occasion to edit videos on these devices. Because I don't shoot on a camera anymore. I literally, everything that you guys see on the channel, like unboxings or whatever, goes on here now. So we'll see what's going on. Hey, we got Borganta in the house. What's going on, Borganta? Thanks again for joining in. It's been a minute, man. I've been live streaming for like almost an hour already. So if you guys are just joining in, please, guys, smash that like button. I would really appreciate that. Consumer Compute, welcome. Thanks again for joining in. I really appreciate you joining in and being here. So guys, if you guys are just joining in, again, I was going over some deals on the Metro by T-Mobile stuff. Let's go back here. And maybe we can see what phones are free on the Metro by T-Mobile plans over here. So let's go back here really quick, guys. And again, I have chat turned off just so you guys can kind of get a better idea. Let's see if I can turn this off. Actually, hold on. There we go. Should I put me on the screen or should I put me on the side, guys? What looks better? Yeah, I'll just leave myself on the side. Yeah, Red X, like I feel like the phones are just too similar, and the interface on the phones are going to be basically the same. Yeah, man. I mean, let me know which one you end up with, and again, if you buy through Amazon, use my links, please. I beg you. I beg you. Use my links, por favor. Just because I do get a small kickback from that. So if you guys don't know, I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do get kickbacks when people use my links on the channel. So just be aware of that. And again, thanks again for joining in. So yeah, going back to the Metro plans again, we were talking about the Motorola Stylus 5G 2023. I don't know why they call it the Moto G Stylus. Just call it the Motorola Stylus, I guess. It's whatever. Like, it's not like the LG Stylo is a thing anymore anyway. So, but yeah. So new number, you get this phone for $29.99, and if you bring your number, the phone is free. Obviously, you do have to get the $75 plan. But again, this phone is sold out right now, guys. So again, you can get phones like the Revel, the T-Mobile Revel 7 Pro, which, to my understanding, guys, these phones are actually made by TCL. So I mean, it's a non-branded device. Obviously, it's basically the T-Mobile device. But with the new number, you're actually getting this phone for $0. I'm actually tempted on getting this just because. But let's go over the specs really quick. Let's see. It does have an AMOLED display, so you're getting a pretty much almost similar phone to the Motorola Stylus 5G. So I actually should have opted getting this one. Also, I actually might maybe in a couple weeks I might actually get this phone and do another video for you guys here. But anyways, Qualcomm Snapdragon Gen 6 One processor. Again, most of these mid-range devices are going with the lower end Snapdragon chipsets. 6.78-inch FHD plus AMOLED display. So finally, we're seeing an AMOLED display on these devices. It doesn't really look like a very nice looking device, though. Honestly, it does have somewhat of a chin on top and the bottom. So even though this is technically pegged as a pro device, it doesn't really look like a pro device. It's all just one color, like nothing special. Nothing really looks special about this device. Let's see. It does have wireless charging, so there's that. This phone does have wireless charging. Yeah, Consumer Compute, that is also another phone that I've been thinking about getting. I'm kind of in between some devices right now, so let's see. You're saying that the Samsung A9 Plus tablet is a good tablet. I picked one up on Metro. I haven't had a tablet or like an iPad in like the longest time. I've actually wanted to get one recently, but they're just like they're not very for me, they're not very practical, I guess, just because like I don't feel like I would use them. I maybe would use it to edit my videos. If the tablet had like, the, what do they call it, like the Android share, where you, or whatever you want to call it, where you can port over the videos from one phone to the other. I maybe might take advantage of editing on an Android tablet instead, rather than just doing it on a small phone, because I do have really bad eyesight. You guys can see the glasses, so that would be nice for me. Let's see what else. Again, Consumer Compute says that the TCL is a good phone. That's another phone that is probably being slept on. Red X says, I've used nothing but iPhones and Galaxies over the years. This Motorola Razr is my first Moto since the OG Razr. Wow, okay. What do I think of T-Mobile buying US Cellular? I mean, I don't really have an opinion on it, other than the fact that maybe T-Mobile is just trying to get rid of their competition, right? Obviously, they bought out Sprint. I think they're just trying to get rid of these smaller. I wouldn't say US Cellular is a smaller company, but maybe they're trying to be more in the market so that they have obviously more network coverage, right? They always want more network coverage when it comes to their phones and devices, but also just having more than one name under their umbrella, right? Obviously, like it's like being Bill Gates, or okay, bad example, Bill Gates, right? But it's like going to it's like going to a grocery store and you're in the water aisle and you're buying a pack of water, right? And the fact of the matter is, the pack of waters is basically distributed by the same company. They just label and package it in different packaging. That's it. So you're really getting the same company, but you're just getting it from a different, I guess, with a different labeling and different branding, basically. But it's the same company overall. Like if you look at brands like Coca-Cola, right? They own the products like lemonade. They own Dasani water. I don't know if you guys know what Topo Chico is. Topo Chico is it's like a carbonated water or seltzer, whatever you want to call it. They are owned by the Coca-Cola company also. So a lot of people don't realize that Coca-Cola actually owns they own that orange juice company also. Well, they own Minute Maid, right? So Minute Maid they own. So if you buy their orange juice, you're basically buying a product from the Coca-Cola company. So it's the same fucking thing. So let's see, my Revel 6X 5G updated to Android 14. Very nice. So at least you're getting one or two updates on some of these mid-range devices, but I don't see mid-range devices getting more than like 2 major updates in their life cycle. Excuse me, guys. It says that I'm still watching the video over here, and I'm not watching the video, guys. Hey, what's up? We got Tito in the house. What's going on, Tito? I don't know if you want to jump in. Let me know. I'll send you a link if you just want to minute me. Yeah. T-Mobile is getting too big. I wouldn't say that, but I think they are trying to be very competitive with companies like Verizon, because Verizon, if you think about it, is already doing the same thing. They have other companies under their umbrella. They have Total Wireless, they have Visible by Verizon. Whoever wants to throw in other names under Verizon, and of course, AT&T. I don't know who's under AT&T's umbrella besides Cricket, but you have them also. So, and again, T-Mobile has Mint Mobile. They have, again, they bought Sprint. You're saying they bought US Cellular. Tito's doing Amazon Flex now? Dang. I actually had access to Amazon Flex. I didn't know you can do deliveries this late through Amazon Flex. That's interesting. I know that they have late time windows. I think the latest time you can pick up is like 8 o'clock probably. So interesting that they still have time windows. But yeah, track phone, there you go. So again, if that's AT&T or Verizon or whoever, they have a lot of stuff under their umbrellas, and people just they don't realize it, right? Because it's not one of those things that a lot of these companies are announcing and saying, but obviously like Visible by Verizon, it's saying it's by, Visible, but by Verizon, right? So I'm sure eventually, obviously Metro by T-Mobile, right? You know that it's under their umbrella because it has the name in it. So I mean, US Cellular might change to US Cellular by T-Mobile or something like that, or you might see some sort of like merge between US Cellular and Metro by T-Mobile. You might just see something like that happen where you know they just might get rid of the name altogether, but they'll still keep the coverage and the phone lines open, etc., like that. And then eventually, you know, again, whatever. Boost Mobile, I know, is again, it's under both, right? Even though Boost Mobile is Dish Network, it's owned by Dish, you know, it's still under T-Mobile and AT&T's umbrella. So okay, Tito says it has Verizon track phone. Okay, I got you. And yes, they did mention that T-Mobile is buying US Cellular. Correct. So yeah, it's just a lot of interesting stuff. You know, the money moves that these companies are making, right? You know, I mean, a lot of it, like I said, just because they want the better network coverage, and of course, just because they want more money, they want to take over customers. Because I mean, if you think about it, like I don't know, I'm just giving you guys numbers here, right? But let's say T-Mobile has like 30 million customers in the United States, right? And US Cellular has maybe like 5 to 10 million customers. If T-Mobile buys that company and take over, then essentially T-Mobile is taking over those 5 million customers as well. So Gene says US Cellular is still operating right now, but by themselves. And yeah, that might be the case, but for how long, right? Before T-Mobile steps in and shuts them down, right? So look at companies like Helium Mobile. Again, it's under T-Mobile's umbrella, right? They might not be owned by T-Mobile, but not yet. Not yet. You never know. Helium Mobile might become a thing with T-Mobile as well. Hopefully not, though. I would like to see small companies like Mobile X and Helium Mobile stay privately owned, whoever owns them. So, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Tito, I gave you a shout out earlier, man. I hope you're doing good. I'm sorry I missed out on the chat with you and your sister from the other day. I was on the road doing some deliveries, so I ended up just I had to get off at one point, and I just never jumped back on the stream. So I hope the rest of the stream went well. We were talking about the Motorola Stylus 5G, and we were going over deals right now currently on Metro by T-Mobile. Again, most of these deals require you to get their highest plan, guys. Just a heads up to get these devices. It looks like the TCL device is free with the new number, right? So if you guys want to try out the TCL 50XL, right, that's another device that they are offering free. Of course, you have to pay the $75 plan, so you'll be paying $80 for the first month. What I want to know, or what I want to see, is after I get my Motorola Stylus, because I am going to get the Motorola Stylus 2024 from this year, should be getting it in a few days, is because I'm on the Metro Flex plan, the $75 plan, if I can downgrade plans within for the following month. I need to see and ask and see what's going on with that. Gene says we need more regional cellular companies. These large carriers are gobbing up the regional companies. I mean, it's true, but at the same time, it's like, we know why they're doing it. At the end of the day, it's just all about the money. Morganza says US Cellular by T-Mobile would be interesting branding. It most likely would be. Let's see. They most likely are buying US Cellular to keep it out of Verizon or to AT&T hands. They did the same for the Mint Mobile purchase, as rumors say Verizon was eyeing Mint Mobile, which would have been, honestly, I mean, that would be super interesting if Verizon ended up taking over Mint Mobile, right? Because Mint Mobile is still so popular to this day. A lot of people prefer buying their plans in chunks, right? Or like buying 3, 6, or 12-month plans. It's $50 to downgrade plans on the Metro Flex plan. So that kind of sucks that you have to pay now to downgrade plans, which is ridiculously stupid. I'd rather just not pay my bill, which is what I plan to do. I'm going to use the service for 1 month. I'll make a few speed test videos, and then it'll be gone. So say bye. I'm only going to use the phone as far as the service for 1 month, and then I'll obviously do some videos on the Motorola Stylus 2024, and then it'll be gone. I'm hoping they're not going to make it harder, though, because I know before, obviously within the last year, all you needed to do was have the device on a line for 6 months for the phone to be unlocked. Now I believe you had to have it for a year to be unlocked, which is stupid because, what if you want to upgrade phones like sooner than a year, right? So Guys, my little dog just jumped on top of me. Say hi to Chula. Mwah. She needs a bath. She wanted to get in on the camera action over here. Everyone say hi to Chula. Chula loves super chats because she gets the doggy treats from the super chats, by the way. So what do you want? You jumped off the bed. You left your whistle. Okay. Get your bone. Let's see. I hope the FCC DOG stops the purchase of U.S. Cellular by T-Mobile. Let's see. I got the TCL 50XL on the $40 plan just to port a number. Okay. Let's see. That's why I won't switch plans on Metro. I'll stick with my $25 unlimited beyond Metro plan. I mean, let's see how long that lasts before they make you change it, right? I'm pretty sure, that $25 plan they're gonna force some sort of price change on it, and I'm hoping they don't, right? But we've seen this, in the past, right, where you really at some point you really don't have a choice. Like you're gonna end up having to pay a higher rate, and if hopefully they grandfather that for some people. We'll see how that goes. Gene says little puppy doggy. Yep. Borganta says hopefully US Cellular customers will be able to manually roam on T-Mobile, and for T-Mobile consumers to manually roam on US Cellular. Yeah. Thanks, Red X. Yeah, my dog, she's pretty cute. It's almost bedtime for her, so. Let's see. Tito says, yep, 365 days to unlock on Metro. They made some horrible changes and masked it with the upgrade every year. Also, if you change your plan, your flex clock resets for upgrading. That's freaking stupid. They will do some fuckery and switch me without knowing it. Most likely, yes. Or they're just going to kill your service and be like, sorry, but this $25 plan will no longer be available. You must upgrade to continue service. If not, your service will be cut off. So I feel like it's going to be one of those deals, guys, where that just happens, but hopefully not. We'll see, guys. Again, I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. Again, if you can smash the like button, guys, smash the like button. I'm probably going to get off within like the next 5 minutes. We're getting close to the 11 o'clock time frame. Also, I do have to hit the showers. So let's see what other phones are free. Let's at Metro by T-Mobile right now. So obviously the Samsung A15 5G. I don't think anyone is getting the TCL K11. I don't know why anyone would get this phone. This is like a phone that has specs from like 5 years ago, maybe. This would have probably been like a mid-ranger for like 5 years ago, maybe. Maybe. You can get the Motorola G Power 2024 free with the new line from the looks of it. I definitely wouldn't get the Motorola G Power mostly because I think they use a cheaper chipset. They use a MediaTek Dimensity 720. So some of these lower end Motorola phones, like the original Motorola G, should have been like their flagship mid-range device, but now I feel like the Motorola Stylus 5G is their mid-range is like their mid-range flagship, or whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a mid-range flagship. We'll see how that goes. Morganta is saying Visible may be able to steal some $25 customers from Metro. I mean, I bet they will. I mean, because Visible is still offering the $25 plan and the $45 plan annually. They are starting to offer annual plans now, which it could be that could be something that people are looking at, right? They might want to just buy an annual plan because you are saving on the $45 plan. I think you're saving like $100 some on the annual plan for the $45 plan for the year. I think you're only spending I think they're only charging like $370. Tito says Verizon home internet is available in my neighborhood, so I may drop Metro in total and stick with Visible and get home internet. That might be good. I mean, I haven't gotten that yet. I've been wanting to try out Verizon home internet. I don't think it's popped up for me just yet. Let's see. Consumer Compete says, too bad Metro by T-Mobile does not have a pay for the year plan. We just outright pay for the service for the year, for example, at Mint Mobile. Yeah, even Boost Mobile has those annual plans. And again, Visible, even though they were a little late to the party, they decided to put it out there also, right? I mean, you can save, I think, even with the cheapest plan, because I know the cheapest plan is $25 a month. But right now, I'm not thinking about switching to any annual plans, guys, just because I get people that sign up using my promo codes on Visible. I get discounts, so I'm already paying I'm paying super cheap right now for the $45 plan. I'm paying $25 for the $45 plan because people use my promo code. And also I'm paying $5 for the $25 plan because I have another line in which people use that promo code also. So I love Visible by Verizon. Visible by Verizon for content creators is amazing because you get those heavy discounts. I miss Party Pay also. Party Pay was also fun. That was a nice little system. Consumer Compute says Metro by T-Mobile does not have to pay for the year plan. We just outright pay for the service. Okay, yeah, sorry, I already read that. Let's see. Gene says, I am staying with Boost Infinite. It's $25 a month until Dish goes Chapter 11. Then I will move somewhere else. People still use Boost Infinite. That's crazy to hear. Let's see. Tito says, I'm sure Metro GPS locked my TMO home internet gateway, so I can't take it on vacations with me unless I pay more for the internet plan to use away from home. That's crazy that even though it's like a portable hotspot or portable home internet, you can't take it along with you. That's ridiculous. I'm now using T-Mobile home internet for $50 a month, cheaper than Comcast home internet. Yeah, for the most part, I think a lot of people are just going with that service now, and we'll see what's okay. 1 second, guys. I gotta let my dog out before she poops in the hallway. Wait, where are you? You want to go outside, Mom? Okay, 1 second, guys. Keep the chat going, guys, really quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. I'm back. Sorry. Let's turn the camera back on, and I am on now using T-Mobile home internet for $50 a month. Okay. I pay $45 for Visible Plus. Yeah, I'm paying $25 just because I get the discount. My mom has Visible Plus though, and she's paying only $35, but only because like I think when I signed her up, there was a promo going on that was like giving a $10 discount, I think, or there was something happening where she was able to get like a $10 discount when I signed her up. So I know, okay, this is what happened. So she was originally on the $25 plan, and Visible was offering a free upgrade for $10 a month, so you could get the $45 plan for $35. I don't know how long that's gonna last before it goes back to $45 though. But I also generated a code for her so that she can use, so she's actually right now only paying $15 a month because people are actually using her promo code online as well. So Dish may go Chapter 11 TV and wireless and sell the network they already built out to another carrier, possibly. Let's see. Boost Infinite being rebranded to Boost Mobile postpaid and prepaid. Dish is so confusing. Yeah. You're right about that, Tito. I mean, hey, you used to work for them, so you know more about that than us. So Dish should sell to Comcast. No comment. I mean, there's so many of these media companies have so much money that they can just buy. Just like Tony Khan, picking up all of these wrestlers out there and whatever. He's signing all the free agents, and yet he does nothing with them. So, but okay, going into wrestling really quick. A lot of people are complaining that Tony Khan is doing that, right? But Vince McMahon did that also for a time also, that he was just signing people like that were coming from like other companies that were big names. And then he was just not using them, you know what I mean? So it's not like, TK's not doing stuff that hasn't already been happening in the business, you know what I mean? So I can't really knock TK too much for that. But anyway. All right, guys, let's see. Tito, they should rebrand their stores to Dish Wireless Store and sell their Boost Mobile, Boost Infinite, and Gen Mobile. Wow, okay. Let's see. Borganta says, I lost the $35 promo since I needed the extra 10 megabits a second uplink as an emergency streaming backup to Comcast. Okay. Let's see. Tito says Gen Mobile and Project Genesis are going to go away soon and will merge into Infinite. Oh, gosh. No comment, guys, on that. Damn, we got a lot of people watching, guys. I'm surprised. It's Sunday night, though, guys. And again, I do apologize. I Again, I have been slacking on the live streams, and I just have not been putting a lot of content out there. But again, guys, you will see videos coming this week for the the Motorola Stylus G, the Motorola G Stylus 2024 unboxing. And of course, you guys already know I'm going to put videos on how good the camera system is. I'm going to take whatever highest resolution video I can, and I will put that out for you guys, and I'll upload it in the highest video quality I can. And then from there, obviously take pictures. I'll put the pictures out on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, guys, follow me on my other social channels. Again, I have TikTok, I have X, I have Instagram. So I'm not just on YouTube, I'm not just on Twix or whatever you want to call it. Tito says you're so popular, one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm sorry, Tito, that I let you down and that I have not been posting videos, man. I apologize. But hopefully we can get back on it again. This month, the YouTube check will be a little meaty this month as well. So I'm hoping that I'm able to get my hands on another device. I'm gonna have to start making a bunch of fake email addresses, guys, so that Metro by T-Mobile doesn't catch on that I'm doing this. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs in. Right there. Save it. Okay, here we go. We're back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. These dogs are just drinking water now. Let's see. Gene says, I doubt it will happen, but we will wait and see what happens. And Charlie Ergon never goes to the earning calls. The government might block Dish from being bought by Comcast. Let's see. I am also a huge fan of this stream. Keep it going, bro. LOL. Gene, thanks again. Also, I mean, you're a longtime viewer for at least the past couple years. Some of you guys have been following me from like day one. So shout out to all of you guys. There's people that used to come into the chats a lot back in the day that I don't really see anymore. Guys like Mark Sequence, I see him posting on Twitter, but I don't really ever see him here. Guys like Rob Crabtree, there was another person that would jump into my streams a lot back in the day. Tobin Moyano, he was kind of like a young YouTuber. I don't really see him posting much on Twitter or social media anymore, or even his YouTube account. So Tobin, if you watch these videos, I would really appreciate you commenting. I think he used to repost my stuff on Twitter, but now I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe I think he's like a teenager, maybe in early high school or junior or late junior high. But he was following my channel, and shout out to him. I really appreciate him following the content as well, even if he doesn't watch anymore. Twix is candy. Twix is a version of Twitter and X. Let's see. Consumer Compute says few thought I was the only one that did that with Metro by T-Mobile. Wink, wink. LOL. Yeah, I don't know who Consumer Compute is, but he might know how to hustle a little bit, if you know what I mean. Well, hey, we got Titus in the house. Damn, man, you guys are just coming in late tonight, man. I might have to keep the stream going, but I'm tired, guys. I actually have to be up at 5 in the morning tomorrow, so it's already 11 o'clock. I still need to hit the shower, so okay, I might keep this going for an extra like 5-10 minutes here. So, okay, Titus, I haven't gotten the phone yet, but you're asking me what's the difference? Is there a major difference? So the only difference that I'm seeing so far is that you're finally getting an upgrade on the screen. You're getting a POLED screen, and you're getting wireless charging, and you're getting 2 gigs of internal memory added. So last year's version had 6 gigs of RAM. This year you're going to get 8. And then also the model that Metro by T-Mobile is selling is supposed to come with 256 gigabytes of internal memory. So actually, even though you're getting the same chipset, which is the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, you're actually getting like everything else is getting an upgrade. The only thing that I really don't see also getting upgraded is the camera system, just because I think the camera system is for all of these devices is going to be the same for the next couple of years. 50 megapixel camera, they're all 50 megapixel cameras. Even the Samsung devices, 50 megapixel camera. Like, oh my god, like Tito's giving the no, No, no. I miss the no chance. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan was such a good heel in WWE, and I mean, I have my opinions of him in AEW, but I've always been a fan of his. Even before he got big and became like goat face or whatever you want to call him. Hey, wow, we got everything tech in the house. Now we got some old school names over here. You know, everything tech, consumer compute, software wise to you. Get Motorola ready for it's kind of like Samsung Dex. Let's see. Daniel Bryan and AJ. Daniel Bryan Bryan Danielson is starting to use he's starting to use the yes thing now, I guess, in AEW. I guess he kind of got over it. I mean, I know he was kind of doing it out of respect for Vince, but now that we see what's been going on with Vince McMahon, I think he's probably not. There's probably no communication there anymore as far as him and Vince goes. But my voice is killing me already, Tito. I don't know how you do like 3 live streams a day, bro. Honestly, but I do talk very loud, so I know when you do your streams, you talk with you have kind of like a more monotone voice that's just kind of more mellow. I think if I talk like that, probably I wouldn't lose my voice. But you know, and if I were to talk just closer to the microphone, like literally, I'm talking to the microphone right now, testing. It's right here, guys. You can probably see the top portion of it, but you can't because the background is black. By the way, that's kind of weird. What the heck? What is that? I don't know why. Like this random corner here is black on the screen. Like I don't know what's going on with that. That's freaking weird. I never noticed that. Hold on. Turn this off, turn it on. Yeah, that's weird. Vinnie Mac, huh? I mean, there is love or hate it, Vince McMahon, and you know, whether he's guilty or not, his name is always going to be synonymous with the wrestling industry, and he is the guy that essentially changed the game when it came to what the wrestling business is now. So I mean, you know, being the mega thing that it is when it comes to the entertainment aspect and you know the spectacle shows and everything like that. You know, it's been quite a ride. But wow, 20 people in the house watching now, guys. You guys are just forcing me to stay on now. I'm gonna have to just get on and not go to sleep tonight. I guess you guys are just gonna stay with me all night, but. Okay, it says 11 people on Facebook are watching. So 11 people on Facebook are watching. I will take it, man. I will take it. And we have 10 people that smashed the like button. So 10 people that smashed the like button. Thanks again, but we need one more. So continue to smash the like button, guys. Tito says, I'm Vince McMahon, damn it. What the hell? Oh gosh, Tia, we need to get on the Deathlock pod soon. I know we were supposed to stream like this past week. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I honestly, it slipped my mind Thursday because I think we had said we wanted to do a stream Thursday, and I was off. But you know, I ended up getting distracted with other things. So I ended up we ended up not doing the stream. So I do apologize about that, Tito. But we hopefully this coming week we can maybe get back on. We can talk a little bit about what's going on in AEW, obviously WWE. There's always stuff going on in WWE. So, let's see. Gene says, did you hear the statement from president of the UFC, Dana White? He said he has nothing to do with WWE. And WWE says I mean, technically they are separate company. Dana White is, oh my God, these dogs. He is not the owner of WWE. He is, you know, majority owner of UFC, but they have a parent group called Endeavor, which own both companies. So, you know, you have to look at it like that, you know. And Vince McMahon did own a majority of the shares until recently. I think he put them up for sale. I don't know if anyone bought them. If anyone did buy them, it probably was The Rock, honestly. Just because, you know, I mean, you never know. He might want to take majority stake. I mean, because if you think about it, you know, with the Rock returning earlier this year at WrestleMania and him becoming a part of the board of directors, right? He most likely will be the face of the company later on. Maybe when he's done acting, or maybe when he decides to just come back and forth whenever he does. Also Stephanie McMahon, she still owns 3% of the company, so you know she owns that. That doesn't sound like a lot, right? But when the company is, you know, generating $500 million a year, you own 3% of $500 million. Like, you know, like sheesh, like, you know, I mean, she's getting, you know, she's getting a lot of money as well, so there's no complaints there. I'm sure she's not complaining, and I'm sure she's still purchasing and holding shares. So yeah, TKO Holdings both own shares. That's the stock company name, but the company is called Endeavor. Endeavor, that's what it's called. So yeah, right. How did we get into going from phones to Titus says, I like the design of the new Moto phones. Yeah, the designs are quite nice, honestly. I do like the designs of the phones. But okay, let's see. Sorry to change the topic of this stream. That's all right. We can talk about wrestling. I mean, it's open chat right now. We can talk about whatever, honestly. I did it for my people. I did it for The Rock. Tito, you are the people's champion, by the way. Oh my god. I'm luckily I get out of work early tomorrow, so I will be able to watch Monday Night Raw, but we'll see. I might be doing some deliveries tomorrow night also, so we'll see how that goes, guys. But anyways, guys, I think my voice is shot already, and I'm ready to jump in the shower and lay down and relax before bed. So guys, I really appreciate you guys chiming in tonight. I love nights like this where the chat is just lively. And again, I would have kept going, but if I didn't have to work tomorrow morning, I would keep going. But you know, all good things have to come to an end, as they say, guys. So again, keep an eye out. Again, the Motorola G Stylus 2024 video will be up in a couple of days. Whenever I get the device, I'm hoping by Tuesday, but if not, no later than Wednesday, I believe. And we'll see how that goes. And again, keep an eye out on my other channels. BTech Automotive, that's my car channel. I also have a new a new sneaker channel called Cheap Jordan Finds. So if you guys are into shoe or sneaker collecting, follow that channel. I am going to start posting more videos about that as well. So BTech Gaming is dead. I killed the BTech Gaming channel. That one is gone. So check out Cheap Jordan shoe. I don't remember the freaking name of the channel right now. Hold on. Let me get on my YouTube channel really quick over here. Cheap Jordan Finds. That's what it's called. Let's go. I'm going to share that with you guys really quick because I do plan to post a few more videos. I actually bought like two more pairs of Jordans this past week for not that much money. Let's go to channel really quick. And oh, is it even being shared on here anymore? Oh, it's not. Okay, hold on. I might have to. Let's see. Okay, I don't even know if that's the name of the channel, honestly. Here we go. I found it. Cheap Jordan Finds. 2 views. Let's go. I have to hide the other videos. Let's see. Let's share this with you guys really quick. Too many channels, B. Hey, Gene. Well, you know, I mean, I can't, you know, I love the tech space, but I have other interests, right? So, you know, I did post a few videos on this channel concerning like some cheap Jordans that I found at a Nike outlet or a Nike clearance store. So if you guys are into sneaker collecting and you guys like Jordan shoes, then check these videos out. Also, the channel is called Cheap Jordan Finds and Consumer Compute. There is no BTech WWE. I do have a channel called the Deathlock Podcast, or I kind of just shortened it to Deathlock Pod. But let's see, go to channel. But the Deathlock Podcast, that is the wrestling channel. That's with me, Tito, and Mill Hustles, and on occasion another guest or two, right? But we have 38 subscribers on that channel. Don't hesitate to subscribe to that channel. Oh yeah, I know Tito has 4 channels. Hey man, I'm still waiting to see the one with you and your wife updated on her health. So I haven't seen anything from that one, or maybe I just haven't seen the videos pop up. So hold yourself accountable for not posting videos on those channels. All right, it's either Tito or it's Tito. So the DLP, ooh, I like that. DLP, Deathlock Podcast. I love that. DLP. It used to be the Scorpion Deathlock, but then I kind of just shortened it, right? Because, you know, I thought the Deathlock sounded pretty cool. It's a little bit shorter. And of course, you know, you still got to give Sting a shout out for inventing the move. So shout out to Sting. And we have someone giving us props here. The Deathlock Podcast is great. Go and subscribe to it. I kind of want to start making shorts for that channel also, just to kind of put stuff out there, or just kind of complaining about stuff like, oh, like, you know, why did they have to do this and this and that? But we'll see, guys. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. You guys have an amazing evening. Thanks again for watching the channel. You guys have an amazing week. We're in the beginning of June, so for those of you guys starting your summer, enjoy your summer. And again, like Tito said, we will be posting a video soon. The channel on her, okay, he said he will be posting a video soon on her health channel, but I'm just helping her with. Okay, sounds good, man. No worries. You know, I want to see more of that. You know, I know she's been, I know she started a new job also, or a new position at her job, so that's why that most likely might be why you guys haven't been posting content together either, right? But again, we'll see how that goes. And yes, we'll see how that goes. Tito, make shorts and send them to me, and I will post them on the channel. I will also post them on TikTok if you want. So send them out to me. You know, just what Mill Hustles does is he'll post it, or he'll create the video and then he'll send it to me on Facebook Messenger. So because they're just about a minute long. So if you want to help me out with that, also send them to me. I will post them up, bro. So again, thanks again, guys.